Hello everyone, it's Margaret here with 60 and Me. Today's makeup tutorial is featuring a product called Rimmel, which is a London brand I've known for years, and I was recently in the UK and picked up some products that I've been looking for. Now this is one of those products that you cannot find it everywhere, but it is on Amazon and you can find it in shops, in various places. But when I was in London, I thought, well, I'll take advantage of being there surrounded by Rimmel. It was actually founded in 1834 by a man called Eugene Rimmel, and it's been going strong ever since. And there are some really iconic products that have been around, for years. Now, it is a drugstore product, so it's not expensive. The products are affordable. I would say everything I'm going to show you is under $10. And of course, if you're ordering abroad, you might have to pay shipping, but I love it. So let's get started now. I've just noticed the light. It's so bright. It's a summer light, and I really cannot do anything about it. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. It's early. If I wait much longer, it'll be even brighter. So I'm hoping that you can see the makeup. This is nothing on my face at the moment, of course, but we'll get on as best we can. So I'm going to pop some eye cream on. It's my Kiehl's eye treatment. It's a very thick cream, but I found that you put it on under your eyes and it really makes a difference with the concealer. And I'm going to share with it. I share a concealer secret too. But anyway, that's my eye cream. I always put that on first. And then I've also, before I started, by the way, put in my Growing Younger Gracefully facial serum, which I love. I wear all the time, morning and evening, underneath my makeup. And also I popped on some of this Embryolisse Lait Concentrate, which is a really nice lightweight moisturizer. But I think when you get older, moisturizing is so important to put on before any foundation or any makeup at all. So foundation though, I'm not going to use a primer because I put such a lot of primer on. I think it already feels ready for foundation, but I'm going to use the Rimmel Lasting Finish. It says 24-hour. And it is, I'm just checking the SPF. I think there's an SPF 20. So it's pretty well known, this brand. It's been around, or this particular foundation, it's been around for a while. And so I'm going to apply this, and the color I'm using is not visible, but I will leave it in the description below. It's probably cool beige or 20, beige 20, but I'll tell you. Now I'm going to use my BK Beauty 101 brush, which is my great foundation brush. I've really become quite addicted to it, but I'm going to put it on in dabs. I'm taking about maybe a dab and a half, or a pump and a half. Excuse the sirens in the background. Life in a little city. Okay, so I'm going to rub that in and let's see what we get. Now, I put this on before. I've worn it before, of course, and it's not as glowy as, like, for example, the Joa one that I did a few weeks ago, but it's got a kind of nice matte finish with a healthy radiance. Sirens today. Okay, so let's go and finish this up. Now, it's such a pretty color, actually. It blends right into my skin. I'm going to bring it right up under my eyes. Not too heavy though, I'm not going to drag it across too much. And then my forehead. I have to be careful to blend this in. Okay, so I love Rimmel foundation. I mean, one thing I mentioned, of course, it's so affordable and you can just, experiment with it and enjoy it and not have to spend $50. It's very, very good quality. It also lasts a long time. It says on the package 24 hours, but I'm not sure that's completely accurate. I'd never have my makeup on for 24 hours, have you? But, oh, I'm looking at it now. I really like it. And I'm going to pop a bit on my eyes as well. As I said, I didn't get a complete face of Rimmel products, so I'm going to be mixing things up. But this foundation, I really wanted to show you. There was an age spot there. You could hardly see it. This is a little bit darker than I might have used for the winter months, but in the summer, it's great. Okay, so I want to make sure I spend a bit of time to get this perfectly applied. I always forget to push it right up against my hair, and I noticed that the other day that it's, you don't want to get it in your hair, but you also don't want that line to be sort of a demarcation there. So I'm just going to press it in with my fingers here. I'm a finger person. Okay, so in terms, I like that. Really nice foundation, and I said I think it's about $8. So it's the Rimmel 24-hour foundation. It's called Lasting Finish Foundation. In terms of a bronzer, they do, I didn't see a cream bronzer, but they do a line of bronzers. It's called Natural Bronzer. That is, again, it's one of these iconic products that a lot of people have been using for years and years. This color is called O2 Sun Bronze. It's a tiny bit warm for me, but I'm going to use it because it was the closest to the kind of a cool color for bronzing that I could find. But I'm going to use my Angie Hot and Flashy angled brush, if I can find it. Here it is. I find this works best, this kind of brush works really best for bronzer. I'm going to dab a little bit just here on my cheeks. It's not really a contour, it's just going kind of under where the blush will go. And just bring it up a little bit. Just dabbing it in. I never used to use bronzer or contouring in any way, but then I just decided to try it one day, and I know right now you can see a little darkness, but if you bring it up across your top as well, not necessarily across the top, but along the edges, and then down underneath your jowls, it does give you that kind of little bit of shaping. I can't really describe it in any other way, but I really, really like it. And I use that first. So that's the bronzer. And again, this is one of those products. If you're going to try one of the Rimmel products, try the Natural Bronzer. It's one of their very famous ones. Now, in terms of blush, I wanted to show you that bronzer, but there's also one in this little set that I'm going to show you. And I really love this because I showed the other one many, many moons ago when I was doing a more peach colored. And this is, these are their products. There's two different ones. Peach and pink. And I showed you the peach before, and the color of the bronzer on this one, I always have to have trouble getting these open. I think it's at the end, yeah. And this is it doesn't look very dark, but it's a beautiful color of coral. This is a lovely bronzer from my skin color. It's that cool color, and a highlighter. These are $8 each. But I went ahead and got the pink version because I want to do pink today. And this is the same product but in a different pink tone. Again, these pinks look lighter than they are. This is a little bit light for me, which is why I didn't use it, and the highlighter. But between the two, you can honestly do a really great look. So I'm going to get some of this beautiful pink on my brush. I think it's 106 brush or 107 brush from BK Beauty, and just put that on above. You can see it starting to take shape. It's a very, very subtle color, which I like. I mean, you can build it up, as I'm going to, because I have a technique for blushing these days I love. And you can see how pretty that is. It's not too pinky and kind of flamingo pink. I'll do it on this side. The light's better actually on this side, so I'll have a go with this. Okay. I love blush. I'm a blush person, but as I said the last time I did a demonstration, I don't leave it like this because this is a little bit too much. But what I do, I think that's enough, I go back with my foundation brush and literally just smooth the edges. Again, there's a little teeny bit left on my brush from foundation, and I'll just go back in and you can play with this throughout your whole makeup day. I mean, I often just leave my blush out at the, after I've done all of this, and then just throughout the day, just touch it up. But it's a very pretty pink, and I'm really, really happy with that. And that bronzer, by the way, I'll show you the color for this bronzer. And you can hardly see it because of the light. Very difficult with light today. But anyway, it's a nice bronzer contour, and I love it too. Now for eyes, my brows, they've got a great product, which is a mascara brush, Rimmel. And it's got a tiny mascara wand, as you can see, for your brows. And it's, I would say it's a little bit darker. This is called light, but in a way it's a little bit darker than the Essence or the Essence Wow Brow, and there's a few others that are a little bit lighter than this, but I'll put this on. It's called Light, and already I've put too much. But what I do like about this brush is it's got some substance to it. Sometimes these eyebrow mascara brushes don't have much. Oh, actually, you can see the color difference for sure. But I actually think it's okay. You'll see in a second. It won't be too much in contrast once I get my eyes done. But you can put it on very, very easily. And yeah, I think it's going to be okay. I apologize. Well, I can't apologize for the sun, can I? The light is really odd today, and it's giving me a very strange kind of a luminescent glow. But anyway, and so I still think that these mascara brushes for older women who are struggling with, eyebrows that are getting faint and thinner and sparse, it's really, really a good technique. So that's the Rimmel mascara brush, and I think it's just called Wonderful Brow. Wonderful Brow from Rimmel. Okay, so in terms of eyes, I don't have any eyeshadow from Rimmel, but I'm going to do purple because I've got a purple outfit on today, and I've got my beautiful, this is a really beautiful palette by Viseart. It's called Theory, and then I think the title, I don't even know, it's rubbed off, I've had it so long, but I'll give you the details below. But look at this palette of purples. And I'm going to just do my eyes real quickly with that. I normally will, as I just mentioned before, always start off with a very simple color. I'm not using any eye primer today because I did put the foundation on. So I'm just going to pop this very light color as a base. And again, I'm not taking it over the, up high, under the eyebrows, just on my lid. And I really like this as a base color. It's, in fact, this whole Viseart palette is beautiful. So it's over $10, but it's one I love. And I wanted to wear purple today, so I just thought, oh, I'll do that. Now I'm going to take, there's a color here which is super purple and very bright. I'm going to take it with a little bit smaller brush. And these are BK Beauties, by the way. I'll leave the numbers. And just dab that really lightly on all over the lid. I don't often, worry too much about doing darker on the corners. I just focus on my eyelids. I just found that throughout the day, it doesn't smudge. It looks really pretty, and that's good for me. I like that. I mean, there are moments, of course, where you might want to do something more dramatic with a line or eyeliner, but I just tend to play with color on my lids, and it seems to work beautifully for me. Anyway, we all have our different tastes, right? So I'm going to just have a look in the mirror to make sure it's even. Actually, I could even go a little bit darker with that, I think. I'm going to go darker. Be brave. Well, the reason I'm going darker is because I'm going to put something over top of it. And so I'm just using that same color I mentioned before. Okay, this is really pretty. It's a nice color, purple. Purple is such a beautiful color, isn't it? I mean, and if you have hazel eyes like I do, it's really lovely. Okay, so that's my purple base, and then I'm going to take this very beautiful shimmer color, which is right here. It looks more white than it is. It's actually purple, but again, this light is playing tricks with me. I'm just going to put that on the center of the eye. Just dab it on with my finger. Oh, it's really pretty. I love these Viseart palettes, and I like the size of them too. They're perfect for just popping in a bag or travel. And I take them often. I only have a couple, but this is one of my favorites. Okay, so that's the purple. Now, I've got my eyeshadow on, so I'm now going to just use some Rimmel Mascara. They are known for the mascaras. And when you go to their website, there's so many choices, you hardly know where to start. But this one is called, what is it called? I'll just read it here, if I can see it upside down. Where's my binoculars or my magnifying glass? Oh, yes, this is Scandalous Reloaded. And they have a series of Scandalous mascaras. So this is the one that I chose, and it's got a really cool brush. In fact, I'm always drawn to these very simple brushes. It's a big brush, so be aware, but it's very simple. It's not, I think it's a fiber one, but still good for voluminous eyes. Okay, so here we go oh, I forgot to do a concealer. I'll do that in a minute. Okay, so here we go. And again, it's a wet mascara, so whenever there's a wetness to the mascara, I always tend to hold it a little bit. Like just hold it underneath my eyes and just hold it up. And that brings the curl. Can you see? It just seems to work better than just going, in one direction. Just lift it up gradually or gently. And because it's a little bit wet, you've got a bit more control. In the sense it doesn't dry, like immediately. Okay. This is so much fun. I love makeup. Okay, so is that working on the same side? It's hard to do both sides with the same kind of technique or intensity. Oh, I think my light's going back to normal here. This might be nice. Okay, so then just gonna dab it. I'll get that in a sec. Around the edges. Wow, this is the cool mascara. Whenever I do that, when you try something a little bit new, you go, wow, I didn't expect that, or it's just not as either good or bad as you liked. I like that little bit at the edge that was like a thicker piece, like a little cat eye. Okay, I like it. I think it's a nice mascara. I'm going to just grab that little bit on the top there oh, made it even worse. Okay, There we go. Hi everyone. Oh, the concealer was hiding. It's the Joa Concealer. It's the Joa Serum Concealer. I love this concealer. I used it on my previous video just a week ago when I was looking at Joa products, and I just put some on just while I was coming back here. I put some on my under eye, and you can see how much brighter it makes everything look. It's a really, really good concealer, and the technique is, of course, to put the concealer on and then just dab it on very, very gently, and as a finishing touch, to take your blush brush that I used earlier, and then just put the little bit of blush to cover that concealer that was just applied, and bring the blush right up under the eye. It's really cool how that works. It's kind of like a color corrector. So that's that pink, beautiful pink blush from Rimmel. And as I was looking in the mirror, I realized how much I love this foundation. It's a medium coverage, but you can still see your skin. It's glowy, but not too shiny. I think it's beautiful. So lips. Rimmel is known for its lip liners. It's got some fabulous lip liners. And this one, I picked up a couple of different ones, and a lot of them are considered dupes for other products. It's kind of got a brownie tone to it, so I'll leave the details of the color in the description box under the video. But you don't want to be like lining your lips like in a circle with a lip liner, but just gently across the middle section here. And I wanted to get a bit of a brown color because I just wanted to see what it would do, a little bit darker would do. This is a nice pencil too. And the only reason I'm doing this is that I've got a pink lipstick that I want to try. I've got a very, like a little wrinkle above my lip right there, which is appearing magically as they do. And if I just put a little bit of lip liner there, it just holds it together, holds the lipstick on my lips rather than sneaking up into that little wrinkle. So the Rimmel eye lip liners are super. The color lipstick that I got, they've got two here, is 58, and it's in their drop of sherry is what this lipstick's called. And the reason I like it is it's pinky and purpley at the same time. So I'm going to pop it on and then we'll be done here. But I hope that you've enjoyed this Rimmel demonstration. Let's pop it on. Okay, I like that lipstick a lot. I'm tending to go for a little bit darker lipsticks these days. I know that, I've been often wearing like, bright poppy pink and corals, but I do like these kind of more muted burgundy colors too. I think it looks nice with purple. But the other lipstick that I'm going to pop on with this is the Rimmel 42. This is a really famous nude color, and it goes beautifully with any color. You can put it on top and even wear it by itself. Although I think nude lipsticks for older skin are a little bit dramatic, but mixed with other colors, it can be really, really pretty. So I'm just going to pop it on. Can you see what that's done? I really love that kind of mixing. I do this all the time anyway. I've got another lipstick here I was going to try if it didn't go pink enough, but I kind of like it. And I like the 42 and this 208. It's just gorgeous combination. The other lipstick, by the way, that I was going to show you is this Milani, and it's Tropical Nude. It's just a beautiful color. But I'm not going to put that on. I like it just as it is. So that's Rimmel. Rimmel Cosmetics. Go online and check them out. You can find them at Amazon, as I said. Just see, they've got so many choices. As I mentioned with this mascara, there's like 10 different mascaras. But by the way, isn't that incredible for a mascara? It's a drugstore $6 mascara. I think he did a really nice job, and it was just like 1 and a bit coats. It was easy peasy. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please tell me if there are other brands that you'd like me to try. I get such a kick out of trying new brands, and it was nice to share with you Rimmel and also the Viseart eyeshadow palette, which is special to me too. So have a fabulous day, everybody. Please, if you like this video, would you give it a thumbs up, because that allows YouTube to share it with other people, and join this channel if you love videos, not just about makeup and beauty, but living after 60. Take really good care, everyone. Have a great day. Bye-bye for now.